Yo, what's up and welcome back to AT Vlogs. Today I'm back with another reaction video. I wasn't even planning on this video. I just came across it and I was really interested in the title. So yeah, man, without further ado, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get it.
You mentioned, I think in that interview, that you used to be really addicted to shopping.
No, I'm not addicted to shopping, bro. Like, I don't even care that much. Like, what? What do you mean? Me? Care about clothes? Bro, no.
Isn't it this dude talking about how he doesn't care about clothes, but his whole house is filled with like t-shirts and stuff like that?
That'd be crazy if I loved clothes so much. You ever click a message on your phone and like you're like, fuck, I didn't want to click that so it doesn't say red? You know what I mean? Yeah, this is basically like the first holiday office. Damn, dogs are going crazy. Yeah, it's really dirty right now. This is like actually one of the first times I was like, did something that came out with BH. I went to this army surplus store I would always hang out at. And one day they just got like, I found one of these and I was like, yo, I was like, what's up with that? He's like, oh, we've had these for years. And I'm like, can I get it like a discounted rate? And they're like, yeah. Like, we have a shit ton and no one's buying them. And then here's there's like all these like Stay Broke tees actually. This is like hand drawn by me when I was still living in St. Louis. Like I just drew it with literally fabric marker. Like that. Thank you, Nick. I used to live in St. Louis. I was very broke at the time, and I had like nothing.
Hey man. Can you relate? Because I definitely can relate. Right now, me, the trenches. I don't know about you, but the trenches actually make you work harder and actually dig yourself out. So I do like that motivation and that hunger. And I hope you have it as well.
Option I had for like getting clothes in my head was like stealing them. But I would like get like piles of hoodies and just like sprint out with.
Stay in school, kids. Don't be shoplifting. That's not. Yeah, no.
Grab Sharpies too. And then I started drawing on these hoodies. Slowly it was like people started coming in being like, oh, what is that? And then I'd be like, oh, it's my brand. And they'd be like, oh, can I buy it? And I'd be like, no, you can't. But like that started building this like demand. Right here is a cease and desist from the MLB.
That's awesome, man. That's actually a really smart way to actually create demand for stuff. You know, obviously with him, he was just like, nah, you can't buy it, which actually made demand. Maybe it could be a strategy I could use one day as well. I don't know. Now, later, we'll see.
That's why we can't sell NYLA hats anymore. I was happy, like, you know.
Bro, there's actually a video I actually made talking about how I actually started this whole interest in streetwear and everything. You can actually watch it right here.
I want to thank my fans who've been with me from day one. EXO till we OD, so I love you guys very much. I wouldn't be here without you, and I think it's going to be a long-term relationship between me and you.
His merch always sold out as fast as it blew up. Tired and frustrated, we decided to replicate it. Ignorant of the repercussions, we continued and never deviated. The results were so dope and the sales brought in a lot of hope that we could barely cope with keeping up. In an effort to level up, we decided to start our own setup.
In like the streetwear world, like it's like that's a moment. It just built over time, kind of like more and more people started wearing it and like wanting to know where it's from, and like a lot of it is like due to these like Brockhampton parties we would have, because it's like so many people like come over and fuck with us and like hang out and DJ. It just became this like thing. Little surprise on the inside. It's a surprise. It's a holiday shirt. Yeah, with the Dover Street tag on it. That's crazy.
How'd that feel?
Surreal.
Those rugs to you? No.
Yeah, that's a Brockhampton like holiday collab that we did. But anyways, I met this guy, Corey Miller, He's like, yo, have you heard this dude Kevin Abstract? And I'm like, no. And then he's like, bro, you gotta hear it. And like, I'm like, okay. And like, he played the song and it's called Bubblegum, and it's not even like I guarantee, like, it's such a low-key song. I listened and I was like, yo, this is fucking awesome. Like, it was the most inspirational thing I think I ever like actually was shown. I DM'd him and I'm like, yo, blah, blah, blah. And we would just like talk a lot and just go back and forth about shit. I'm on Twitter and I'm just going through my phone and I see Ian tweet, is there anyone in the UK that can run my merch for me? I just like text him and I'm like, yo, I was like, you're looking for someone to do merch? He's like, yeah, I'm about to go on tour for like the first time really. And I'm like, bro, let me do it. I'm super down, can't afford to pay you, and you just gotta share a room like with all of us, because it was like they only had a budget.
Yo, man, you gotta take every opportunity you get out here, like straight up. Think about it later, you know, even if you don't think you can actually do it, like just accept the opportunity and like you will learn along the way. It's like, yo, this is really some inspirational stuff.
I was like, all right, and I spent like all of my money on this plane ticket. Or like, I've never met them before. I didn't know what I was getting into. Okay, so this is like our whole next collection, some of it. It's like huge collection, but there's just stuff I haven't even seen yet. Yeah, this is our collection called Meltdown. I made a Stay Broke shirt that says holiday on it, and it's a blue long sleeve, and it had this quote on the back about like an opinion of Christmas and how it feels, but we sketched Christmas out of it. I did that, and I was like, oh, I really like this shirt. And I was like, wait, I really like this shirt. This is awesome. And I was like, okay, I gotta switch everything. Like, this brand is no longer Stay Broke. This brand is gonna be known as Holiday for now.
Hey man, if you gotta change the name of your brand, go ahead and do it. You know, don't just stay stationary just because people are already familiar with the name and everything like that. If you actually find it necessary that you have to change the name, go ahead and do it. I've done it as well. You know, I only changed the meaning, but I sort of like kept the whole logo and everything. But yeah, man, it comes to a point sometimes where you have to grow, you have to evolve, and yeah, you just gotta go ahead and do it.
This is a crazy one. This is literally just all Balenciaga. I would say it's probably my favorite brand. This is Ian's. Yeah, we wore this. We wore both of them. He wore this and I wore this one. There's just a rack full of like references and just like shit that I've wanted for a long time, and like I always feel like I like traveled across America holding duffel bags worth of like clothes, because that's what I did, you know, and while running the merch booth. Like I was doing both at the same time.
Something that's actually worth mentioning is actually the wall behind this dude. As you can see right here, I would actually call that some sort of like a mood board. That's actually what gets to inspire you. You actually get to compile ideas and actually get to see where you can take a new direction for your brand and stuff like that. I actually do this with Pinterest as well. I create mood boards and stuff like that. I've actually spoken about Pinterest. So right here you can get like poster designs, random inspo design stuff, streetwear designs. As you can see, he has like 5,000 plus pins, so he has a lot of things that can actually help inspire you start a design. So as you can see right here, we have all types of different type of poster designs, type of everything that can inspire you, whether it's like editing, whether it's like colors. You can get it all right here, guys. It's
like
really helpful.
Doing both at the same time because I was like just wanting to do more. I feel like there's not a representation at all in streetwear in like the gay community or being queer or whatever. I don't think it's strong at all yet. I feel isolated. I feel alone. But I also feel super accepted, and I also feel super supported, you know? And I think it's just like a tough thing. Like, and it's weird because it's like, it doesn't need to be this like tough thing, You wake up in the morning and you don't feel like yourself. You wake up and you feel like it's just gonna be like this loop of like you hiding yourself from the world. And then you get to a point where you're just like, yo, like I can be myself. I can be a part of all these things I love, and like what I'm into doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter.
In the streetwear world, as long as you're creating dope shit that people actually fuck with, I don't think they're really going to look into what you actually identify with and stuff like that. I don't really know much about that world, so I'm not gonna, speak much on that.
I think right now I'm just at a spot where I'm just trying to build my world.
Hey man, this was definitely a dope video. You can sort of see how this dude started from nothing to actually be comfortable at where he is right now. I really like how he quickly connected with people, really didn't doubt himself, even though maybe he might have questioned if he could actually do it. He still went ahead and did it.